Alright, so today we're going to be using this 210% vault speed build, and this only works on the Xenomorph because of a certain add-on that allows him to vault 30% faster while in crawler mode. And we will be pairing this add-on with 3 perks to make our vaulting speed insanely fast. So first of all, we've got Superior Anatomy, and this perk activates whenever a survivor vaults within 12 meters of us, and the next time we vault, it's increased by 40%. And we've also got Dark Arrogance, so we vault 25% faster, but we also get stunned for 25% longer, but that shouldn't be a problem since we're playing as the Xenomorph. And of course, Bamboozle, so we vault 50% faster, and the vault becomes blocked for 16 seconds after we vault it. So yeah, that's basically the build, and as you'll see in the video, it's pretty insane. But yeah, let's just get into it. Alright, you have the area of crows. This is a pretty bad map for a killer, but honestly, with this build, it should be fine. Let's just go find the survivors first, so I'll just get into this tunnel, and we should be able to see them shortly. And yeah, I already see one here, so let me just get out of this tunnel. Alright, there was a stupid turret here, so let me just break it. But the survivor didn't go far, so we can just get her here anyways. And oh my god, what is she doing? Sorry. I think I can just get the M1 here and perfect. That was a misplay by me at first, but then she kind of misplayed, so I guess it equaled out. Yeah, never mind. I guess nothing in this life can be free, which is pretty reasonable. I will just go upstairs since I'm pretty sure this is where she went. And yeah, I guess we can just get her here, or at least get her shortly. Just like this. And perfect. We barely got her there, but we did. I will just break this turret though. And there's another survivor here, so let me just get a quick M1. She isn't under pallet anymore since the pallet is gone. I think I can get the down pretty fast, or actually I'll just leave her. It's not worth wasting the time. I will break this pallet, and I'm pretty sure there's a survivor right next here. Oh yeah, never mind. She isn't under a pallet. Let me just get the M1 onto this survivor since I knew he was there, so I just went preemptively. I will just leave her. I don't think there's anyone going for the save anymore. Like, I can just pick her up safely, right? Oh my god, I think she picked her up herself. I think, oh yeah, never mind. I thought she had like power struggle flip-flop, but never mind. I guess there was the Aurela somehow. I'm pretty sure I saw her going that way. Okay, there's no way she gets saved this time. There's no pallets or anything, so please let me get this hook. And perfect. And there's a pain rest too, so luckily after all that chaos we finally got her, and we've already found the survivor that was there trying to get the pallet saved before, so that's great. He did somehow, I think he had sprint burst because he did get out of distance, and perfect, we can actually vault after him to use our build, and he's dead. So that's actually insane value. He's also wasted the pallet of the shack, so that's even better because we got the quick down because of the vault and the pallet waste. I'm not sure why I said the pallet of the shack so loyally. Let me just get him here. Then we'll just use the tunnel to get to the other survivors. Just like this, we should be able to go around, and we should be able to get them pretty fast. I will just get down here since I'm pretty sure they're somewhere in this area. And yeah, they're upstairs for some reason. And I can already find her here, so that was pretty fast. I guess let's just get her on a hook. Honestly, I didn't expect this game to be so easy or just crazy, because it started off pretty, you know, normally, but then it just kind of went off-putting. I don't know, these survivors like did everything right, get the pallet stuns and everything, but somehow we still are on the top here. He does have sprint burst, as we could see there, and sadly there was a turret, so we did lose our power, but all the pallets nearby are used up. There's also a meg here, so we can just get the M1, and I think we should just be able to get it again. Oh, and perfect, she actually went here, which allows us to get the M1 here. Oh my god, let me just get rid of this turret before it gets, you know, even more annoying, and we should just be able to get the M1 on this survivor, unless she drops the pallet, but that's fine since, you know, that's one more pallet out of the way. And also she did sabotage the hook here, so that's kind of annoying, but let's just get the M1 out of the trade-off, I guess. I guess we can just pick her up. There's another one here, and it's actually a pain rest, so that's pretty much better for us. Let me just get her hooked here and gray, and there's another turret here, so that's annoying. Let me just kick this generator here, and she just got unhooked, so let me just go for these survivors. And perfect, she actually went right into me, so I'm not complaining at all. There's also another hook right beside me, so I can just get her instantly on it and then pressure the other survivors in case there's anybody nearby. I will just get rid of this turret first because it is really annoying, and I'll get into the tunnel to recover my power faster. And I'm pretty sure I heard a survivor here, and yeah, they're actually upstairs of the building for some reason. Let me just vault this window real quick, and nice, we've already found her. I'm not sure what she was doing here. She doesn't even have a medkit or anything, so let's just get this quick M1. So let me just get her onto this hook and then go for that survivor that I saw in the distance. I'm pretty sure there's a lot more than just one survivor there, so it's even better. I will just break this pallet for later. And nice, I'm pretty sure I saw a survivor here, so let me just vault this window real quick, and it should be blocked. She did leave the loop though, so it didn't do much. Or actually it did, since she can't vault it again. I can just get the M1 here or M2 or whatever. Oh my god, and there was another survivor just standing beside me. I'm not sure what he was doing there. I can just get him down here, I guess. Not sure what he was trying to accomplish. but I guess that's another 3 down for me. So let me just get him onto this hook, and that's pretty much game over. I mean, I'm not sure what the survivors can do to get back. Honestly, if they're good enough, then they should be able to just make a comeback, but I kind of doubt it by the gameplay they were just showing me before. Let me just kick this gen real quick because it's pretty close to popping, and I will just go around because I'm pretty sure the survivor, you know, did take a round. So let me just break this wall, and we should see them shortly. And nice, she actually went back here, so I should be able to just get an M2 here since there are no pallets or anything nearby, and perfect. And we can just get another one here, so that's even more better. I mean, I don't know what to say. This game has just been pretty crazy recently. If I'm correct, she is dead on hooks, so and she is, so that's great. And there's another turret here, so I really hate those turrets. Honestly, I'm so lucky that there's an add-on for this killer that, you know, that reduces the effectiveness of the turrets by 35%. And also, I did not see him, so we're lucky that he did drop that pallet, because if he didn't do that, then it would pretty much be bad. Either way, let's just get him here since, you know, I don't doubt he has anywhere to go, or actually a window. That's even better for us. I doubt he was expecting that vault speed to be so good, and yeah, he's already dead. So that was like a, I don't know, 15-minute, I mean, second chase. Let's just get him onto this hook, and if I'm correct, he's also dead, and perfect. Because the only survivor we didn't hook much in this game was the Orella. So let's just go find the hatch now. Oh, and she found it. GG's. This team wasn't that bad either, so I think it proves that this build is pretty strong, especially that I made the chases last way less. Okay, we've got the Coldwind Farm. This should be a pretty good map since it does have a lot of vaults. So we should be able to use this perk a lot. I will just go find the survivors first. Just gonna enter the tunnel, and we should be able to hear their footsteps real fast. Anyways, if you made it this far into the video, I'd really appreciate it if you could subscribe, because my 400 subscribers away from 1,000, so I'd say I'm pretty close. And yeah, I've already heard them here, so I'm just gonna come out. And we should be able to find them. Perfect. We've got the Ada here. They already have a turret somehow, but it's fine since I can just break it. I also have an add-on to, you know, make it resist even more, so I don't lose my power. Like, I should usually lose my power in this area, but because of that add-on, then I don't do it. Yeah, the Ada did just vault this window, so let me just use our really fast vaulting speed to get her here. And she did, unfortunately, not drop the pallet, which, you know, is why we missed. But I will just leave her here because there are other survivors that were working on this gen. And I'll just go for them since it's more pressure. The turret keeps attacking me, which is pretty annoying since I get slowed down. But I can just go around like this, and we should be able to get her. And yeah, we actually found the Ada in the distance too, so might as well go for her. And now we have the insane vaulting speed, so I'll just go like this. And she's dead. It's actually crazy. I did switch out Deadlock for Pain Rest because I feel like it's a better, you know, slowdown perk, and since we have only one of them, then might as well make it work. So I'll just use it here, and this gen should pop, and perfect, it did. There's another turret here, but we can just break it and then go for this survivor since I saw them outside of this loop. And nice, we've got the Claudette. I can just get her with a quick M1, and then we can follow up with an M2 because our power just activated, so that's great. Oh my god, and there's another survivor here, and we've got the rare occurrence where when we injure the survivor while they're putting down a turret, then it breaks. Which doesn't happen often because usually, you know, it's either one or the other. But we've got the Sable here, so if she doesn't drop this pallet, then she's dead. I thought we were outside the range, but it's fine since we can just get her around the loop here anyways. Let me just pick her up, and we should get her on a scourge hook. Or a normal one, to be honest. It's fine if we just do it this way. And I'm pretty sure this Ada is giving up, or she just wants to sabotage a hook because I saw a toolbox in her hand. So that's probably what is going on. I doubt she just give up this early, but anyways, this survivor just got unhooked like instantly, so I'll just go after them in these scratch marks. This corner is pretty annoying to find them in, but it's fine since we can just go around like this. We can just get the M2, and she's dead. I was actually expecting her to drop that, which she almost did, but luckily she didn't. And also I picked up in the wrong moment because the survivor going for the pallet save. Or actually she's going for the sabotage. You know, I was under a pallet, so she could have just pallet saved, but I guess that works too. And there's a hook right next to, so we can just get her here, and, you know, it doesn't really do anything. And it's also a pain res, and that wasn't a pain res, so the Sable, I mean the Ada, helped us in this scenario, since we got a pain res instead of normal hook. And we can actually get it again here, so I'll just go into this hook, and we should just get it. Unless there's a survivor sabotaging, which there is. I'm actually just gonna drop her, since it's not worth, you know, just her wiggling out, I guess. Especially that there's so many survivors here, then we can just get instant pressure anyways, so that sabotage didn't really do much since we can just get on another survivor instantly. They will have to waste time picking her up while I can just go for another survivor. And there's also insane vaults here that I don't even have to use since the Claudette just gave up. I mean, not gave up, but basically got a quick down. So we can just hook her on this pain res. And I don't think we hooked her already. So that's great. We've got another token. And yeah, I definitely made the right call switching out Deadlock for pain res. We've also got this Lara here, so I can just go for M1. That game kind of lagged there, but you know, that's just typical DBD. And then we can go for an M2 shortly after, unless there's a turret pretty annoying, but you know, we can just break it. And great, she's actually going for this loop, so I can just pretend to go around, and then I can vault this. It didn't do much since she actually left the loop, but it was pretty fast, which allows us to get the M2. We kind of missed, but it's fine since we can just get it instantly after. I won't pick her up yet since there's a survivor trying to go for the sabotage. Like, I see you looking around. I'm actually gonna M2 or M1 her. As long as we get her injured, it should be fine. She walked straight into the hay, which is just what we like to see. I can go around like this, and yeah, I will actually leave her here since, or actually, you know what? She is pretty close nearby, so I'll just go for the M1 and actually pick her up instead. It's just more value. I don't know why that happened, but I was pressing the spacebar 3 times and couldn't get her. Probably because of the locker. We can't just hook her here, and I will be going back for that Laura since she did get picked up pretty fast. So that means there were 2 survivors picking her up, or just, you know, one with a healing perk. I will just break this pallet since it will be annoying later on, and then we can go and cut her off since I can see the Claudette going for the save. Yeah, let me just go for this M2, and she will obviously vault. She did have finesse, what am I saying? But she didn't get it off in time because of the M2 of the Xenomorph. I sometimes forget how fun this killer is to play, but it's because he is pretty tricky, you know? He doesn't have much of a power except that whips, except, like, he does have the tunnels and everything, but you can't access them much of the time because you're just too busy with the survivors. So he is pretty hard. And yeah, she already got hooked, so I will just wait the 10 seconds out and hopefully just get her with the whip or M1. I think we should be, as I was about to say, I think we should be fine just using it here. And there's another survivor behind there. I don't think she saw that I saw her, so I can just go around here. And never mind, she wasn't sabotaging that hook, which is actually great for us since we can just get the M1. I don't mind that since there's another hook nearby and she is playing the guitar. So let me just go for the whip here. I think I let her play enough. I'm sorry, but I just can't let this game go. There's another survivor here going for the pickup, I guess. But there she is. We can just go for M1. And there's already 3 survivors on the ground. Yeah, this is pretty crazy. Actually, about it before, if we can just get this one. I don't know how this is happening with the Xenomorph. She did hit that dead hard and I didn't see it because it was off camera. So sadly, she did get away, but it's fine. I'm actually just going to pick up this Ada since that hook did just replenish, as I saw. The sabotages don't take long to replenish. Let me just get her onto this hook. And then I'll just go pick up the other survivor. Oh, she's dead too. That's great. I don't think this Laura is though, unless I'm mistaken. And yeah, let's just hook her here. She isn't. She's actually on first stage, which is pretty bad for us. But it doesn't matter since there's 4 gens left. These survivors are pretty much cooked anyways, but let me just damage this generator. And yeah, I can already hear the Sable going for the unhook. If I use my whip here, then we can just get it quickly. I will just use my whip again to get her onto the mending state, so she wastes more time. She did drop that pallet, which was, you know, pretty bad. I will get her onto a scourge hook though, because I'm pretty sure she's the only survivor I didn't get on a scourge hook yet. So might as well do it just to get it off the way, even though we are at 4 gens. Or actually we did. So either that or there's no progress left, and she's also dead. Oh wait, sorry, Laura was on first hook stage, so that means that she was actually the survivor that didn't get pain rest. But it's not like it really matters since there are 4 gens left. And alright, I can hear footsteps here, so let me just exit this tunnel. And nice, we already found the Laura. That was pretty quick and perfect. Let me just get her here, and now we just have to find the Claudette. Honestly, in my opinion, this add-on is pretty strong, but because it's a purple one, then it kind of evens out. On itself, it isn't that strong, but if you just bring like 1 or 2 vault speeding perks, then it should be pretty powerful. And I'm pretty sure the Claudette is letting the other survivor die, so let's just go find Hat. Oh, and she found it. GG's. Honestly, with only 1 slowdown perk, I was expecting this build to be worse, but it actually wasn't that bad. Either way, hope you enjoyed, and see you in the next video. Bye.